This is Neil Schneider from MTBS-TV at GDC 2018. To my immediate right is Anna Rivero from Armory. I hope I'm getting that right.
Yeah,
Armory
you say
or Arvory? I keep mixing it up.
Arvory. Yeah.
Arvory. My apologies. My apologies. So I flew in here. How did you get to GDC?
Take my helmet off. So yes, I came all the way from Brazil.
Rocket ship?
Yes, I had to get my ship and then get here all the way from far out for land to save the world. I'm here chasing Cyberlink Lord. He just got the Pixel Stone. Yes, I'm on a mission.
That's commitment, I tell you, commitment. So tell us about your game. Remind me, Pixel
Ripped.
Pixel Ripped.
Yeah, Pixel Ripped is a trip back in the 80s. The first episode we're releasing is 1989, which will be seeing yourself in a classroom playing a game, which is a platform game and a Game Boy device. But then when you look around, you have the teacher giving a lecture, and then you have to deal with this person. So you have to hide the game from the teacher, otherwise she gets really mad and it's game over.
So I tried it out. I thought it was really cool. So from what I gather, you literally are sitting in class with, what is it, a Game Boy? Is that what you're playing with?
It's called the Gear Kit. It's a reference to Game Boy and the Game Gear. So it's a console we created to represent and reference all this nostalgic that happens in 1989, which was the year of the Game Boy release. But it's our own console that we created. And I gather the whole point of this is, yeah, you're playing this game within a game, but you're also interacting with the environment around you. So while you're playing a game, trying to get away with playing this game in class, the teacher's getting angry with you, and you have to find ways to interact with that environment as part of the game, right? Yes.
So what kinds of things do you do in this game? Can you describe some of the parts of the story?
So the main character is this one I'm wearing. I'm cosplaying right now. So yeah, her name is Dot, and she lives in the game world. So she's inside the game world, which is the first level you played. You're inside like this sprite. Everything was pixel art level. So she's sending a mission to save her world because Cyberlink Lord just stole the Pixel Stone, which is like the soul of this place. And then you go out in a mission, send it out from this world to take over a person in the real world, which is the little girl Nicole, which is in England playing a game at school. And you go and together with her, you guys join force to save the whole world, both world, the game world and your reality, because Cyberlink Lord is coming out of the game, bringing enemies, robots, dragons for your reality as well. So Dot is actually the main character in this mission, but you play together controlling this girl in the classroom, which you played afterwards. It's quite crazy. It's like Inception of games, and you go out from the game world, you go to another layer of game, and then you play in another game on this world. I'm not sure if I'm making clear.
It's a little bit out there. I mean, the nature of the game, it's a little bit out there. What was your inspiration for putting this together?
It was a mix of my life experience. Everyone in the game has all the developers had been putting a little bit of the life experience in there, like that. The footballers jumping through the window. I don't know if you've seen that, but that was me talking to my course coordinator at the NFTS when I started this game, which was my final project at NFTS, a master's degree there. And there's a bit of everyone, but it always started from a dream I had. I had a dream. I was playing a game on the TV, and the game was like 16-bit, and then the game started evolving and changing, and every time the pixels evolve in the game, in the TV, the whole world was pixelating around me, kind of like what you see when the level loads. And then at the end of the dream, everything was realistic. So the graphics in the world and the TV merged together, and everything was realistic. So I woke up with this idea, oh my God, the history of video games, the thing you see the game changing, evolving, and like we saw in the 80s, that it's never gonna happen again, and that's how the whole all started. But of course, there's little bits over here, over there, mainly like life experience from everyone in the team.
Now, was it important that this game be created in virtual reality, and if so, why?
Since the beginning, yeah. I got DK1 in 2013, Oculus DK1, and everything I wanted to do, it was always like, every time I had an idea for a game, was always, it has to be VR. I could just think about doing something VR since then. And then my final project, I could actually do what I wanted, so I decided it's going to be a VR. But I didn't want to be just for the sake of it. I just didn't want to just put a camera. It's a VR because it has to be. But I want an idea that actually it would use the best of VR. This game, when I had the dream, it fits so well with VR, it could not have been done. The message could not be sent if it wasn't using VR. So I'm really happy to have this decision since the beginning, and that I had an idea that really fits so well with VR. I wanted to make a time machine that people feel like in the 80s playing the game, and they couldn't get the same results if it wasn't VR.
You've been working on this for some time. I mean, 4 years?
4 years, thanks to Facebook. 3 days ago, it reminded me that, it has been 4 years since you posted this. It was my first day working in the game. I did first thing I did was tracking the vision of the player, and I posted this video. And 3 days ago, Facebook reminded me, it has been 4 years. Whoa, 4 years. Time flies.
And you've been doing this primarily all by yourself, yeah?
Yeah, so first it was my student project. So I was graduating at the NFTS. It was my final whole year doing this game. But it was another game. It was like a proof of concept. So it's like 15 minutes. It was really short. And then as a student project, I may get a job. I was just using for experience to learn VR and get a job maybe at the end, right? So I posted on Oculus Share. At the time, there was no Oculus Rift store yet, Oculus store. So I posted on Oculus Share. I got the first place for a moment. And all the YouTubers got playing the game, start playing the game. I got a lot of press going on. And I was, okay, maybe the game is good. I didn't know if the game was good because you would test with people. VR was so new, so people would be playing for the first time VR, and everyone's mind-blowing. So I was like, maybe maybe VR is good and not the game. So it was really hard to see, is the game good? So when I put on Oculus Share, that was the first time I could see maybe the game is good. So I decided I'm going to release this game, and then I'd open a company, and I got like a friend from university, we joined up, we opened a company, and then we start working, let's make this game releasable. And it basically is a new game where you have that all from scratch. All the 3D modeling was done, everything was done from zero. And then I was working remotely all this time with freelancers around the world, helping me when they can. But then last year, I joined Arvory, which is a company in Brazil, the first VR, AR company focused on just immersive experience and games. And it has been brilliant. They are publishing the game, and we're doing like a co-working process where they have a team that actually is helping me with the game. So for the first time, I actually have 5-6 people in the same room working in the project, and it has been great. Now we are finally releasing this game. I found the team I needed, the support I needed for publishing and finishing the game. So yeah, it has been a long journey. I'm super excited. Everyone is excited to see the game. Some people has been waiting for so long. People are getting old, and I have to release it, right?
So now I gather, of course, it works on the Oculus Rift. Is it supporting other platforms as well?
Yes, it's going to be released on PlayStation VR, on Oculus Rift and Vive. You can go in Steam and actually put in the wish list. There is a Steam page. If you just search Pixel Rift on Steam, you can find it. We have the new trailer came out last week on PlayStation official YouTube channel. You can check out. And yes, the 22nd of May, we're finally going to release this game. Everyone has been waiting. I am really waiting to release this game and continue releasing other Pixel Rips. This is the first episode, 1989. But we have planned 4 more episodes. 1978 will be Atari graphics. You're going to be in the 70s. I can't wait to do that one. And then 1983, you're going to be playing arcades. And 1995 will be the fight we had a Mega Drive Nintendo one. And then 1999 will be the first 3D games. We're going to go for Nintendo 64. So I'm really looking forward to go and do the next episodes. And I hope we can next episode release now that we are stable and have a team, and we'll be releasing together with Arvory all the next episodes, and we hope to be releasing once a year new episodes. So
versus once every 4 years.
Yeah, right? So people don't wait a lifetime. It's not gonna be Olympics every time, the game is released. So yeah, that's exciting for me. I can't wait to the next games.
All right, good stuff. How could people learn more?
So you can go on pixelrep.com and you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook. We are on Instagram, Reddit. You just search pixelrep and you can find it. Also on Arvory website, there's a lot about the game. You go arvory.io. It's not .com, which is different. IO, arvory.io. And yeah, you can find everything about the game. And please come to PAX. We're actually going to be on PAX and PAX East on the 5th of April. And we are building like a really awesome 80s room. You can go there, take pictures and dress up like 80s. It's going to be like another layer of Inception. It's going to be like you're in the 80s, dress up like 80s, playing the game within the game in 1989. Mind-blowing.
So many people try to forget the 80s, but you're bringing it back. So thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you. Thanks for playing.
This is Neil Schneider from MTBS at GDC 2018. Thank you for watching.